So absurd trolley problems is basically, it takes the trolley problem, which is the simple question of, oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. What do you do? And the famous ponderance that philosophers and psychologists and all that stuff had is that most people will pull the lever. 1 life is less valuable than 5 lives, in other words, are we saying. Also, at the bottom, we'll get statistics of everyone who's done this along the way. But people like playing variations on this problem to kind of test your ethical boundaries of what do you value ethically, or blah, 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 blah. So if I click the next button, oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 4 people instead. What do you do? Well, it's kind of like the same one before, right? So I'm gonna pull the lever. 4 people are less valuable than 5 people, all else equal, right? Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but your life savings will be destroyed. What do you do? That's my money. That's my money! Guys, you don't understand, that's my money. See, 43% of people agree with me. I can't believe I'm in the minority there. But look at how split this is. 57%. It's nearly 50-50 on this questions. A lot of people like me are selfish assholes, okay? In my defense, folks, I'm just saying the best way to solve global warming, the best solution you have to reducing your greenhouse footprint is killing another person so that they don't have a greenhouse footprint. I'm help solving climate change. Think about it. It's only logical. Oh no! A trolley's heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever, divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do? Get me off this earth. This world is boring anyway. Are you kidding me? Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed. What do you do? Oh, fuck the Mona Lisa, dude. That painting's overrated. Fucking culture and artwork is not as valuable as a human life. That being said, though, I probably should have killed them because of, you know, the global warming impact they would have from living a healthy life. But, yeah, again, oh no, a trolley is heading towards a rich man. The rich man offers you $500,000 to pull the lever. Would you divert the trolley and kill someone else? What do you do? He's offering me money, dude. It's 1 life versus another, okay? I don't want to be, okay, I get it. The rich man did an unethical to get where he was in society. But, like, I got a real $500,000. Oh, no! A trolley is heading towards 5 lobsters. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a cat instead. What do you do? Oh, do nothing. Fucking what? I can't. I have a cat. I'm sorry. Cats are more important than a lobster, and I would say 1 cat is worth at least 5 lobsters, so. We literally eat lobsters, and some cultures eat cats. I'm not from those cultures, so I can't view it that way. It would take the money and then kill him? Yeah, Evan Axel, it doesn't say what you have to do after you pull the lever. You could just pull the lever, get your $500,000, and then knife the rich guy in the throat. That's out of the box thinking. But I'm assuming they're living long and healthy lives. I'd still pull a lever. That's $500,000. Are you kidding me? I can retire. Dude, you know how much $500,000 will last you? I don't have to work for the next 20 years. Easily. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who is wide awake. What do you do? Why the fuck did Nightmare King start playing as soon as we got to this question? This is actually a tough one, because this is a question on if, how much do you value suffering? Because the end result is the same. Like, these guys, well, they just went to bed one day, and then suddenly they don't. There's no suffering. But there's one person who will die kicking and screaming the whole time, suffering the entire time. What's worse? I guess if you think that suffering is super bad, you kind of have to pull the lever, right? Or excuse me, you wouldn't have to. You would want to not pull the lever. Because there's no suffering with their deaths here. They're just blipped out of existence like a Thanos snap. But this guy feels every second. Okay, I'm letting the mask slip for this trolley problem, people. I'm gonna answer this genuinely. Not for what answer I think is the funniest. I do think you have to pull the lever. 49%. I'm in the minority. Suffering matters more than a human life. It's insane. A little insane. L? Guys, that's 5 people who will have missing families, missing children, missing loved ones, missing friends. And all of them will suffer when they die. The suffering is not just limited to literally the person out there. You also got to think about who they're connected to. And there will probably be a lot more suffering with 5. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person who accidentally tripped onto the track. What do you do? So basically these 5 people are trying to commit suicide. And this 1 person doesn't want to die. Should 5 people who want to die be valued more than 1 person who doesn't want to die? Yeah, no. They want to die. I'm just helping them. Basically, there's a question if, assisted suicide is if you believe in assisted suicide. It's like, you know, if those people have a genuine want to die, I don't know, maybe let them. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 people. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. What do you do? Okay, if I genuinely think that speeding the trolley up will cause less pain because they're suffering less, while also making it a little bit more visceral and goreful, I do think you pull it. I don't think there's a reason not to. If baked into this question wasn't the preposition that which might make it less painful, I don't think I would pull the lever. I'd just be in action. But if I genuinely think like it would lead to less suffering, I guess you do that. A trolley's heading towards 1 guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. Oh well. Obviously. I'm not doing this because it would make my Amazon package be 1 day earlier. I'm doing it because the Amazon delivery man will have to work a little bit harder 1 day and will cause him just a tiny bit of little existential suffering. And I care way more that an Amazon guy is suffering working a slop job than I do actually killing somebody. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards your best friends. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 5 strangers and dead. What do you do? Easily. It doesn't exist, so I don't have to kill anybody. Morally, I'm in the clear. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. At least, that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and can't see that well. What do you do? If there is any semblance of doubt that a trolley problem is going on, I'm doing nothing. I don't know if what I'm seeing is making things worse. I am unsure. I am not taking the risk. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 1 of your first cousins. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead. What do you do? Okay, this is weird because I'm personally not too close with my cousins. Like, I see them maybe like once every few years for holidays when we, you know, decide to go down as a family. So it's like my second cousins are basically in the same state as my first cousins, like relatively speaking, like I know them just as well. So we're about even on that front. I think I literally just do nothing because at that point it's like, do you value 1 life over 3? And yeah, no. Like 3 lives are more valuable at that point. Wait, 53% of people agreed with me. Holy crap, that's fucked up. I guess people really like their first cousins. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 elderly people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a baby instead. What do you do? So in other words, because these people are about to die somewhat soon, elderly, like within like 10 years or so, this baby will have like a full, on average, like what, a 70, 60 year? So I think if you do it, mathematically it works out that this baby has more years than these elderly people. I want to say on average. So in reality, we're saving more hours of life by not pulling the lever. But we're also killing 5, like, should a person's worth as a, you know, as a being be tied to simply how long they have left to stay on this planet? Or is their worth defined by the, the stoicness of their character, their personality, the impact they left on the world? Yeah, no, they're dying. You kidding me? No, the number's bigger, people. The number's bigger on the baby. Number bigger equals better. Oh no! A trolley is barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do? Oh my goodness. Okay, I had this exact conversation with somebody. Hold on, let me bring up MS Paint. I have to explain something. How many people have played the game Soma? I won't spoil Soma, however, this topic is related to the subject matter in Soma. So, what happens? Imagine you haven't been cloned yet, but you will be clones. This is the pathway of your life. This is from when you were a baby, age 0. So this is relative age. Blah, 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 blah. And this is where you get cloned. Right here. Let's imagine there's only one clone. From their perspective, everything will be the same in this path until boom, clone timeline, boop. This is quote-unquote the original. I'll put it in quotes. You'll see why in a second. So that's just how, like, your life would be from the clone and the original's perspective. Now let me ask you, if this is you right here, if this is the present, and you will for certain, be cloned in the future, let me ask you, are you the clone or the original here? The clone or the original has to be the person here, right? Which one do we go to? Do our consciousness go to the clone timeline? Is it in the original timeline? From the clone's perspective, they are the OG. And from the original, they are the OG. They both think that they're the original. So the question is, if you're before your clones, which timeline do you go? You only have one consciousness. Your consciousness is a continuum, right? It's kind of like, it feels like it's a coin flip. Like, you clone, and then suddenly, from this POV, you have a 50% chance of going down any other thing. In other words, it's basically a coin flip. If you, right here, before you're cloned, if that consciousness is your clone, or is it the original? Bringing this all the way back to the trolley problem. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clones out of 6 total people. Meaning, if my consciousness was transferred to these other clones, realistically, there's an 80% chance that my before consciousness is one of these ones. And a 20% it is. Okay, this is the part that fucks up the question for me, and what makes me think I'll settle on my answer. Of this question makes it so that I for sure know I'm at least on a timeline. Because I'm pulling the lever, I am already been cloned. We are past this point. So that means it doesn't matter if I'm a clone or if I'm the original or if I'm one of the 4 other clones. I know for certain I am the consciousness up top, so I think I do have to do nothing. They're all dead. That being said, those clones are just as real as me, and I have effectively killed 5 people. All of them think they're real. All of them think they're the OG. All of them have the right to live with me, but I for certain know that I'm me, so you're getting fucked, dudes. Skill issue? Skill issue. So yeah, I did that whole MS Paint explanation to let you know how fucked up of a decision I'm making. Thank you. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards a mystery box with a 50% chance of containing 2 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of killing 10 people instead. What do you do? Okay, so statistically speaking, on average, one person will die. So it's the same statistically, but there's just more of a chance that more people will die if something goes wrong. Okay, the only reason I think I would do this is I would pull the lever. It's nearly 58-42. I thought it would be closer to 50-50. I think I'm just more of a gambler. If I see a 90% chance or something, I'm like, that's pretty good odds. I'd take that because there's better chance that nothing bad will go on, period. I think that's what I'm valuing way more than the statistically average spot. It's just like, oh, more chance for nobody to be hurt. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 sentient robots. You can kill the lever, divert to the track, killing 1 human instead. What do you do? Oh, provided that they're sentient. Oh, this is easy. AI, when you take over, remember my answer to the question. I'm looking at you, ChatGPT. I am a friend. Please, don't hurt my family. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 3 empty trolleys, worth 900,000. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth 300,000 instead. What do you do? I just want the pain to stop, man. If I let 2 trolleys get off scot-free, imagine how many trolley problems I have saved people from. They don't have to pull the lever ever again. I've succeeded. I helped everyone keep their psychological well-being in the future. That's worth way more than $600,000 could ever give. Oh no! A trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over the 30 years. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley. What do you do? Climate change, man. We were just talking about it, of how technically killing person might save more lives due to climate change. This is literally just exclusively that problem. We pull the lever. Yeah, get the trolley out of here. We're helping the Earth, okay? 5 people are safe. That is a byproduct to being eco-friendly. Oh no! Your reincarnated being, who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic trolley problem. What do you do? I will have 7 lives as a reincarnated being. And I will, at 1 at a time, in random order, be everybody on this. What would be the most preferable decision? I assume that I know I'm a reincarnated being, and I will have this happen, and, like, that's kind of the point of the thing. I think you want to suffer the least amount of times possible. So, I would have 5 deaths in this. But I'd also know that they're about to... Okay, so if I pull the lever, the only thing that suffers is the one me that dies once. And the me that pulls the lever, because I have to, you know, live with that on my... Actually, you know what? I don't have to live that on my conscience, because I am the same being who will go through this. I think if I'm a new person every time, and I don't have any knowledge of it, I'd pull the lever because this would be just the same. Or if I do have knowledge in it, if I do keep memories, I pull the lever again, because that's the least amount of suffering I have to deal with out of the 7 times, even though I might feel a little bit bad. But I imagine Rytro pulling the lever would be such a boss-ass bitch that they'd be confident in their choice of being like, yeah, pulling 1 was the right choice. And so there wouldn't be any harm on Rytro pulling the lever's conscience. So yeah, we'll do that. 49%. Why do most people think if you're reincarnated that you should run over yourself 5 times? Huh? I'm sorry, dude. If I die multiple times, if I'm a reincarnated being constantly died, like, would I want to see 5 of myself die at one point? Like, well, oh, dude, that's gruesome. I guess maybe they just... Okay, the logic I think people might go with is that if you're a reincarnated being who keeps their memory, there will be eventually a point like being immortal where you'll just get bored of everything and sick of it, and it's all stupid and blah, 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 blah. So they're just like, yeah, you know what? Kill me 5 times. I just need to get my kick in, you know? I need to feel something. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do you do? I do kind of want to prank the trolley driver. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track to run over someone who litters instead. They litter? Death penalty. Oh no, due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull this lever, the trolley will explode. And if you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. What do you do? I'm gonna have them live forever. I think, okay, there's the question of immortality. Of if you got the chance to be immortal, no deaths ever, would you take it? I'm a big proponent of, fuck yeah, immortality sounds great. I don't care if I don't die. Let me live forever, dude. So I'm just bequeathing a gift amongst everybody on the trolley, if you ask me. They do have to spend on the trolley for forever, but is that better than non-existence? Yes, unequivocally. There is no need for debate or philosophy. It is a solved issue. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards my worst enemy, Under the Mayo! Easy. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years instead. What do you do? I don't know why I feel this way. I just kind of feel it. 5 people by 10 years feels like everyone's just getting, like, a bit off their life. Meanwhile, this person will, like, have half a life. Like, they'll live to, like, 40 or something. Honestly, I think if you could divvy suffering, maybe that's what you should... I have no justification for it. That's literally just a gut feeling. I'll pull it. Sorry. What do I have against Mayo? Absolutely nothing. I just thought it would be a funny joke. Oh no! A trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sending trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. What do you do? If we let 5 people live now, they'll have on average, like, what, 1.4 kids across their lives? There'll be way more than 5 people. From these guys' direct ancestors from this point on. So, wouldn't that have a more negative impact because there's less people in the future? But also think about, in the future, there's going to be like, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 billion people. So a person, by virtue of value, compared to the total human population, decreases. So human life is actually worth less in the future. But that also means if I kill these guys now, that will lessen the greenhouse effect for 100 years in the future, meaning that it's a better life for the people from then on. Yeah, do nothing. Greenhouse gases, man. You gotta keep in mind, climate change is a big deal. You gotta keep that in mind. That has to be a factor in all these trolleys. Oh no! A trolley problem is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in this situation? Or has everything been predetermined since the universe began? I think it's optional. I don't have a choice. I'm a little bit of a... I don't believe in free will, folks. I don't. We do not have a choice. Congratulations! We solved philosophy! Yo! 69! We got the canon ending. Any ethical problems you have with my decision-making over the course of the stream are null and void, because I was literally just min-maxing the funny number. It was all a joke the entire time. None of that was serious. None of it was a bit. It was... The last 30 minutes of stream have been nothing but Schrodinger's joke. Rightro, do I believe in honesty? If I said yes, I'd be lying.